Enjoy and savor life. When you're loving on your person, enjoy it. When you're sitting on the beach and your toes are in the sand, stick them a little deeper. Enjoy it. When you're walking through a grassy field and you feel the cold grass on your feet, savor it. When you're walking into the kitchen and you're cooking something delicious, you smell this just beautiful curry or something, take a moment, breathe it in, feel it, because you are here. You're not an ethereal being. Yeah, you can decalcify your pineal gland. I don't mind that. I don't mind you looking through the world with your third eye. But use these two eyes first. Use what you've got. Your eyes, your senses, the five senses. Be right here. And that's what Eckhart Tolle said. Use your five senses to find the moment. Find today.
You have everything.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I am Ryan Keys, your host, with a little show I like to call Spirituality with a Spin. Perhaps it'll be a big show one day. You never know. But until then, it's you and me, baby, standing shoulder to shoulder, side by side, looking into that eternal abyss, asking questions and looking for answers. Are you ready? Are you ready to dig in and to get those answers that we're seeking? I am. So that was Ben Harper. Diamonds on the Inside. God, I love that song. I just love that phrase. Because you know what, my wonderful, wonderful, beautiful people? You have diamonds on the inside. Sometimes you forget that they're there. But they're sparkly, they're shiny, and they're freaking priceless and magnificent. They give me goosebumps right now. You are a divine being, created with purpose and passion to change this world, to be in this present moment, not to live in the past. The past is gone. The past is done. Be here with me right now in this moment. Let us establish and own this. This is ours. This is ours, and we are creators. We create. We create and we embrace. We love. The more we love, the more people are loved. And the more people that are loved, the more we will be experiencing love as a way of life. Love is my superpower. I don't need anything else. Love. That's it. So I have been battling the flu since Saturday. If you have been waiting for me on an intuitive reading or a counseling session, that has been going on. I've been sick. I've been with a fever. I've been down and out. I apologize. I'm getting back on my feet. This is the first attempt at doing what I know how to do and do it right. Fight. Get back on my feet. Don't fall. Keep going. Be in the moment. Be in the now. And I apologize for not doing a show on Sunday. Everybody was sitting on the edge of their seat waiting for some sex topics. I'm going to bring that. Not today. I don't quite have enough strength to talk about intimacy and sex, just for the record. I'm still a little haggard. I'm hanging on a little bit by a thread, and I don't think I want to pull that drawer open just yet. But I got some good stuff for that. So you just keep that on ice, and we'll microwave that dinner when it's done. So here we go. Are you ready? What I wanted to talk about today is self-doubt, trusting your instincts, and how to be a powerful person. How to take that which you have been given and create. How to look at a vision board, how to look at a law of attraction board, how to manifest. You are a creative being, baby. Come on. I want to raise my hands and clap right now and play some Black Eyed Peas, because you are a creative, magnificent, majestic mover and shaker. Do you know that? Can you just tell me one time, Ryan, I am a magnificent, divine being created to create. Yes. That is what we're talking about. That is where we're headed. That is what we're doing. If you believe in twin flames, if you believe in soulmates, you got to believe that you are here for a reason, for a purpose, to get that shit done, to go into life running head on into it. Look at Standing Rock. moving in a mass of people, motivating, miraculous miracles happening down in there. People are standing up. People are realizing their power. You have been plagued by society's self-doubt to put you down. Men have had their manhood stolen. Women have been told that they need to be more masculine than they feel is their capacity. Because I cannot be a king if I am not treating her like a queen. Isn't that how that rings? That's what I'm talking about. We are looking at truth. We are looking past that white picket fence we are here to push forward. We are here to create, to manifest. I'm talking to all my men right now. Whatever you want to call it. The man, society, has pushed you under. They don't want you to be a man. They don't want you to feel like a man. They don't want you to stand up and be a man. Because then that makes you mighty. That makes you a miracle in movement. When you are a man of action, when you are not only a man making words, but a man making action, moving forward, having respect for your fellow man, your fellow women, your fellow people, protecting, being a warrior. And being a warrior doesn't mean you carry a sword. It means that you carry strong hands and a strong heart and a helping hand where it's needed. Let's get back to the garden. Let's get back to the goodness where we started off, to the abundance that was given to us. No longer will we operate in scarcity. We wonder why we have such a problem when we manifest a soulmate or a twin in our lives, and when that twin comes in and we are feeling insecure and we are having self-doubt, and then that rains down on us, and then all of a sudden you get this running mechanism, run and hide. When that fight or flight is kicked in, run, run. I'm afraid. I gotta run. I can't stay. I gotta be out of here. Why? Why is that? Because society has contributed to your self-doubt. And that's going to take a lot of self-discipline to make that ground up. Let's talk about self-doubt. What does self-doubt do in this twin flame relationship? Well, number one, it debilitates your belief in yourself. It takes away some of your power. It makes you have an inability to actually feel the confidence necessary to communicate across these lines that you have never experienced. Because, I mean, just back it up and look for one instance. What is some of the highest plagued cancers in our society? Breast cancer, ovarian cancer, uterine cancer, prostate cancer, testicular cancer. Come on back with all of those are sexual functions. Those are reproductive cancers. Do you ever think some of that is about the repression and the reprogram that has happened over the past 25 to 40 years in society? We are proud. We are sexual beings. We are spiritual beings. It is time that the 3D, the 5D, the sexual, the intimacy, all that blends back in. We need to start seeing ourselves for the true wonders that we are, instead of punishing ourselves with self-doubt. The first thing you want to do when you start to doubt yourself is live right here in the moment. Because a lot of self-doubt comes from the past, comes from the outside sources plaguing your past, telling you you weren't good enough, you weren't able to do that. But guess what? You can't change something that's already been done. I can't tie a shoe that was untied yesterday, but I can tie it today. Every day is a new start. Every day is a new chance to go for what you want. Trust in yourself. How many times can you tell me you look in the mirror and you're your worst enemy? Who here is super critical? Who is the worst critique that you've ever had came from yourself, did it not? Learn to love yourself. Learn to have faith in yourself. Learn to see that capability that you have, because you are a creature of creation. You are a creator, my friend. No more I can't. Let's do I can. Norman Vincent Peale said, "What the mind can conceive and believe, the heart desire can achieve." You got that? So, what's the first thing you're going to do when you hear something? When something's negative that has entered your concept? I'll tell you this week, when something negative came into me, when I was doubting myself, I just wallowed in that shit. Made me even more sick. And we all stumble. Nobody is perfect. I don't care who is talking to you on YouTube. I don't care who is talking to you in the life that we live. Therapists, I've got psychiatrists that talk to me. I've got the psychologists that talk to me. And I'll tell you what, the one thing that we're all plagued with, self-doubt and negativity. It's just inherent. We look around and we see negative news, we see negative, negative, negative. And then we are told one person doesn't make a difference. And I'm here to tell you, one person makes a difference. So be aware. Be aware when negative thoughts cross your path. Hit them back with some positivity. Because how are you going to approach this twin flame situation? How are you going to approach this out-of-body experience? How are you going to approach this awakening sensation? How are you going to go from the hands-on 3D, the feet in clay, to opening your third eye, to seeing things with the new light of day? How can you do that if you're thinking negative? Let's remind ourselves that you're your best friend. You are your biggest advocate. And when it's not working, try repeating powerful affirmations. Go follow me on my social media. I give out positive affirmations daily. I give out double doses of 60-second clip videos that will light you up, set you on fire. I'll put the link in the description below. Let's do it together. I am there for you every day, not just here, not just on Thursdays and Sundays. We will achieve a new level of positive affirmation. Whenever I'm looking for a problem, if my car is making a noise and I want to fix my car and I don't know what's going on, and I hear a click, clunk, click, clunk, click, clunk, or I hear some kind of squeaking, I find the source, because I have to find the source to fix it. When you're having a communication issue with your twin, you have to find the source of what's causing the communication issue. Is it your self-doubt? Are you talking to your twin or to your soulmate from a place of worry, from a place of where you're afraid you are not enough? Because if you're coming from a place of scarcity, oh shit, scarcity, scare them away, baby. You're going to scare them away. Of course they're going to run. It doesn't matter the connection that you've got there. They don't have a choice because they're also scared. They've also been plagued with self-doubt. So let's start talking about self-reliance. When you meet that soulmate, when you meet your twin, come together in a positive affirmation. Start doing a dream board. Start doing a vision board. Start approaching social karmic issues. Start volunteering. Start working together. Start lifting each other up. Find the source of your self-doubt. Where did these feelings originate? Is there a specific event that caused this? Can you identify and understand the source of the problem? And can you work on eliminating that negative aspect? And here's the other thing. When we're talking about love, when we're talking about living a life of love, sometimes you don't love yourself. Does that make you bad? No. Does it make you depressed? Hell yes, it makes you depressed. It means that you've gotten into a slump. It means you've fallen down. So guess what? When you're feeling down and out, don't drift away. Don't get locked away. Don't let yourself settle down at the bottom of the pond. Spend time with other people. Find people that are invaluable sources of strength. I don't care if it's like you find like a meetup group. Get a group. The fewer friends you have, the harder it's going to be to face reality. The harder it's going to be to get back on your feet. And I'm coming to you, I'm telling you straight out as it is, because I'm a little bit of a loner. Why am I a loner? Because I work too damn much. So I've got to face that fact. I need to reach out more. And that's what 2017 is about for me, myself, as a practice to be in the present. But you have to have a group of people. Sometimes it's that second set of eyes, that second set of hands that will be able to see down the road a little bit further than you and be able to help you up when you stumble. It's illogical to be negative. Why is it illogical to be negative? Because negativity breeds negativity. You want a good life. You want to be loved. You want a fullness. When you meet your twin, you want to approach them from a standpoint of being able to become one. Don't already see it negatively from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? So those are some ways we can overcome self-doubt. I want to give you a couple ways before we move into how this applies to the twin flame on what you can do to better enhance your ability to communicate to yourself, to other people, and especially to your soulmate or your twin. Let's just speak out. Number 1, integrity. Don't go making promises you can't keep. Powerful people do what they say they're going to do. But don't make a lot of promises you can't keep. You could be talking about things figuratively. You could be formulating plans. But when you set something in stone, go with it. And don't use violent communication, period, to anybody, anywhere, anytime. No raising your voice. Unless you're yelling because somebody's about to fall and you need to get their attention. No snarky tones, no talking down, no yelling, no insulting, no giving me that blame look, no dealing with me like you believe I'm a weak-minded person, because there's no such thing. All people are creators. It doesn't matter their level. If their level is up to your level, it doesn't matter. We're not the judge and jury. And you manifest that which you get. Bring them up to your level. If they're not at your level, elevate them. Spiritually powerful people don't go around dumping shit on people. A spiritually powerful person does not go frustrating other people because they are beneath them. because nobody's beneath you. Let's get that straight. We are all one, we are all love, and we all are on the same big blue boat. Respect people's stuff. Unfortunately, everybody's so into their stuff. Materialistic goods have somehow manufactured some type of this love attachment, whatever it is. But if it's somebody else's stuff, treat that as you would want them to treat your stuff. If you borrow it, give it back. If you borrow money, pay them back. If you're staying at somebody's house, make sure that you're giving them the respect due. Wash your dishes, pick up your dirty drawers. If you're using the shower, don't leave any unrespectables on the soap. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Just give the respect that you expect. That's my famous phrase. If you want to put that on a shirt, it's my own. Give the respect that you expect. And understand that everybody's got free will. We all have free will. Jerry Hicks from Abraham Hicks. I'm not super into the Abraham Hicks series, but I do like what Jerry said in one of the things I listened to. When he goes, if I want to wave my arms wildly about and spin around in a circle, it shouldn't bother you as long as I don't hit you. So wave your arms wildly around. Just don't go hitting people. So be yourself until it impacts other people. If being yourself brings negativity and doubt and frustration and cruelty to others, obviously being yourself is not in the mix of social karma. Then that has to be adjusted. This is a big one of mine because I don't drink. I have my reasons why I don't drink. I just think it doesn't enhance who I am. I mean, if it's social and it's like toasting or something like that, sure, I'm okay with that. But as a relaxation, I don't need that. I would rather burn some sage and snuggle up under a blanket and look at a starlit sky. Just be content, understanding that the push button for happiness does not revolve around drugs or a bottle. If you're drowning out your sorrows, how about let's drain the pool so we can fill it up with some positive pool water? And then here's a big one. This is rampant, especially in social media, especially with the political system. Abstain from gossip, right? If it's not building you up, if it's not benefiting. And I've been not only a victim of this, but I've also been a little bit of a participant at a different time or two. And I've made amends with one of the people that I had talked to, or that we had an issue. And it's all good. I understand it on a different level. Everybody can change. Everybody can address certain things and rise above. I'm here to tell you, as a prime mover, a prime shaker, understanding the mistakes and making them better. A weak mind loves to talk shit, loves to talk smack. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to talk smack on other people because it doesn't benefit me. I encourage you not to talk badly of other people as well. Let's try not to. Occasionally it does slip in, no doubt, because we're only human. But let's be as spiritually powerful as possible, because the more spiritually powerful we are, the more we reduce our level of self-doubt, we raise our self-awareness, we raise our self-intention. Then we're going to be able to establish this deep-rooted connection with our soulmate or our twin flame faster. Not only that, our sole purpose is about being positive, being in the present, and pushing forward. And when we talk shit, we're talking past, and it has no purpose. This is one that I feel is good for me. I've been having some back problems. As you know, I messed up my back before doing a stunt. I use something called Lumo Lift. It's Lumo, Lumo Lift. You can get it on Amazon for $50. It helps you maintain better posture. It gives you a warning if you're leaning forward. Posture is part of your presence. Hold your head high. Be proud to be who you are. When I was in high school, I was fat. I was bulimic. I was unpopular. I ate lunch in the stairwell. I got beaten up by girls. Yes, yes, and yes. To everybody that has the questions, yes, I'm not rehashing the past. I'm not living in the past doubt. I'm only merely expressing a situation that I overcame. And part of this had to do with learning to hold my head high. Hold your head high. Be proud to be you. Nobody else is you. Nobody else can do the things that you do. What you bring to this world has been given to you by a supreme being, and nobody else can bring that shit. So bring it and let us see it. Be proud of it. Put it out there. Head high, chest out. Believe in yourself. And this is going to help you to be able to make eye contact, to be able to connect. One of the big parts about twin flames and about soulmates is that there's a lot of connection that's happening where people actually never meet. That's a little convoluted. That's tough. That is a tough one, because when you actually meet, things can be different. But let it be said, work on your eye contact throughout your day. Make eye contact with people, because the eyes are the window to the soul. When you make divine eye contact with people, what you're doing is you're opening up a higher level of vulnerability, and that vulnerability is allowing you to be able to love. The more you learn to love in your life across the board, when you have your twin or your soulmate or this life partner with you, the easier it is to transition to that necessary step of love. Because love is second nature. Does that make sense? What we're trying to do is we're trying to become more of a master of ourselves. We're trying to understand ourselves to a greater level. We're understanding that we are creative beings. We are powerful beings. What we create manifests. Our language is a huge part of that. For instance, when I say a big word, if you don't know what it means, look it up, because I probably had to. In high school, I was an underachiever. I have to tell you, I barely graduated. And then after my near death, I woke up. But in high school, I had no future. If you forecasted from that moment, I was not going anywhere. I was set adrift, stuttering, looking down, feeling fat, feeling unappreciated, feeling unwanted. I've been there, and if you're there, let me tell you, you don't have to live there. Look towards the light. Look up, head high, make eye contact. Let love wash over you and fill you up. Every day is a new day. Let's be here now, and if you need help, contact me. We'll do it. What you say has power. Another one of my famous phrases that I love to say, and I say it every day, your DNA hears what you say. Hello? Can you give me an amen on that? Your DNA hears what you say. Your body doesn't have a lot of ways to let you know what's going on. And if you've got dis-ease presented to your body through your mind's concept and through your personal areas where you feel issues, your body's going to present to you its solution to fixing a problem, which is going to be pain or some kind of distress. So let's talk about what we say, how we say it. Instead of I could have, I should, I will. Stop saying you hate something, because you don't really hate it. You might dislike it. I'll make a pledge. Instead of saying I hate something, I'm going to just say from now on, I don't really like that. Because there's nothing wrong where if I don't like it, but I don't hate it. Hate is such a strong word. Hate needs to be removed from our vocabulary. And if somebody says, hey, could you do this for me? And you say, no, I'm too busy to do that. I've done that before. It's time to say, no, it's not a priority at the moment. Whoa, that's a heavy one, because that puts a lot of power on your answer. Because now you have to think about it. Instead of that you're too busy, you're just not prioritizing it. Whew, man, I'm starting to sweat. This is like getting on me. This is getting on me. This is getting on me right now. And plus two, I'm sick. But so this is this is like a self-awareness show. And then we'll talk about sex. But these are some things that I've been going through the past couple of days, and I felt like a lot of people have been dealing with some of these issues about feeling self-doubt, about learning to take care of yourself because nobody else does. Your body needs you to be there for it, right? You'll change your oil in your car, you'll buy the new iPhone, but you won't let your body be the best it can be. Your body's here to carry you. Your body's here to enable your power to create. So when we learn healthy, organic meditation and giving and living and allow what has to be, there's two things that operate in this world. One is your free will. Your free will is trumped by my free will. Your free will can't control my free will because my free will is my free will. However, your free will can impinge my free will or it can aid my free will. I can be a help or a hinder to you. If I'm living with a social consciousness of mind and body, looking towards loving everyone that I know, and I'm making decisions based on that, then my free will is going to have less of a negative impact on your life. So once we start seeing things from that perspective, wow, we get a lot of power, we get a lot of awareness, we get a lot more cohesiveness. Then the things that you need come to you so much easier. You're not battling people, you're not getting this negative polarity, right? So just remember, you are a being of free will. Where you are right now, for the most part, is the choices that you've made. Now, there are certain circumstances, I will admit, that are a little bit of a circumstantial environmental issue. But for the most part, what you're doing right now, you have decided upon. If you've started on this relationship with the twin flame or soulmate, that's a decision that you made. If this person runs and you decide to chase them further away, that's a decision that you're making. If that person runs and you decide, well, they ran because of a reason, I'm going to honor that reason, I'm going to give them space, I'm going to work on myself, that is also a decision that you're making. That decision has less ramifications because running after them is not going to bring them back in any type of relationship. How many times, if you're a parent, how many times have you chased a kid? When you're trying to put your kid to bed and your kid is running like a screaming little banshee down the hall. Now, if you chase them, does it go any better than as if you just let them play and then you just kind of disappear and you walk out of the room? Then they start to follow you. Now, I'm not a parent, but that's just what I've noticed from the people that are. I'm going to say, so once we're doing this, if you have had a faux flame, or if you've, and again, I don't like the term faux flame or false flame. I look at it as karmic love twins, as karmic soulmates. Everybody's karmic. Everybody's based on cause and effect. Everybody has a reaction to an action. Everybody is learning and a lesson and loving. Everybody you come in contact with, you're going to make cause and effect decisions. So those are karmic actions. But if you need to manifest this person in your life, now that we've worked on addressing self-doubt and your ability to be more present, to manifest, to address some of these issues, how do you start to manifest this soulmate into your being? Let's say that who you've had is not the person that ended up being with you. Let's say that you want this love of a lifetime, and that love of a lifetime did not work out. Let's say it didn't hit off the way you wanted it to. Number one, here's the thing. Be the love that you seek. You have to be the love that you're seeking. So if you're being negative, if you're being lulled by society's Kardashian live feed, you're going to get that. So what you put out, you're going to get. So forgive the people where they've fallen short. Start showing unconditional love. Remember that love begats love. Take back your power spiritually. It's practical. Your sacred self-worth. They have stolen from you. And when I say they, society. I don't know who they are officially. When I look at the media, when I look at what's out there, there is an agenda that is designed to pull your ability to see the special part of you away. They are minimizing your power. They are minimizing your divinity. They are trying to tell you you are not a magnificent creation, that you're just a speck of dust floating in the middle of a big ball of nothing, which is not true. So they've minimized your potential. They've minimized your power. So let's take that back. Take back your power. Identify your self-loving inner child, your wide-eyed, wonderful little inner child, the child that can make fantasy from boxes and sticks. Rekindle that relationship. Heal, recover your self-worth. You are sacred. Start telling yourself, I am divine love. If you tell yourself, I'm divine love 100 times a day for the next 30 days, you are going to manifest something beyond what you've been able to manifest before, because the mind is a computer. What you're programming will be responsive. So do me a favor. Wake up, say, I am divine, 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 100 times every day for 30 days. And do my Change Your Life challenge, one thing different every day, nudging yourself to be here in the now. You will see your life manifesting like you've never seen it before. You will begin to move out of this place that you are, that you feel you're in, that is not moving. You will get movement, my friends. You will begin to manifest. You will begin to be a massive force that is good, for love. Every small step is your return on this spiritual path. Everything that you do is a small step in becoming super. You want to be a super person? Eat healthy, joy, rest, be the change you want to see. This 40-hour work week that we have, and my 40-hour work week, add another 20 hours on it. So what I'm doing, Not practicing what I preach in this area got me sick, got me run down, smack my little ass. Somebody, you leave me some comment in the bottom. Brian, do what you say. I'm fine. I'll take it. This isn't yet another game to shift away your power. You need to take a break. If you're at work, you need to get outside. Don't eat in the break room. Get your ass outside. Even if it's too cold to stand for more than 10 minutes, get yourself outside. Get some air. Break yourself away from your work. Separation of that place between who you are. Because you need to re-energize. You need to materialize these things. Take a spa day. And this is going to help you manifest that miracle in your life that you want. It's going to bring you that love that you're seeking. It's going to open those doors which you need to open. They're going to begin to impact you because it's going to reprogram you. It's going to open you up. It's going to move you up. And the other thing I want you to do, the wonderful, beautiful Dr. Wayne Dyer says, there are no justified resentments. There are no justified resentments. Do not live in a state of regret. You cannot change the past. The past is a space that is no longer here. So do not give time, energy, and emotion today to something that is gone. Forgive it, live it, be compassionate to yourself. Be understanding to those that have hurt you in the past. They are no longer in front of you. If someone hurt you a week ago, if someone hurt you a year ago, release that, give it up, give them back. And then do your 100-time mantra. I am divine love. I am divine love. I am divine love. Do not let these happiness-sucking emotions suck your happiness away from you. Energetic heart. Baby, baby, baby. Your heart beats. It's a magnetic machine. It is a powerhouse. It is sending electromagnetic waves out. Let your heart beat with love, with vibrancy in the present, and you will call out to those people that need to be in your realm right now. You'll seek harmony. Because your heart will be beating harmoniously. Your heart is like a machine maker. Your heart's like you remember they used to call back in the 90s a beatbox? Your heart's like a beatbox, and it's going to either play a tone of tragedy, or it's going to play a tone that's going to bring people to you. One of the biggest things that you have to start doing, if you want to communicate, and I had someone want me to talk about communication and talk about how to reaffirm this connection with your soulmate or your twin flame, or how to expand it, and that's why we're talking about this as well. To connect with your beloved. When you're getting this art of self-loving in, and you're freeing your heart, and you're forgiving yourself, and you start to attract the right people in. The partner that you're wanting starts to resonate with you. You start to give a different energy. Your song is now playing. Your vibration has increased. So because of that, when you meet that person, you're going to be a stronger match, a more sacred match. You're going to have this inner sanctum already sealed up and ready to go. Your spiritual level is going to increase. Being relaxed, being true to yourself, being confident in yourself, understanding who you are, being proud of who you are. Do you hear all those things, how those echo? Do you hear how all those things help you to manifest the person into your life that you need? I'm not talking about another faux flame, if you want to call it that. I'm not talking about another karmic twin, if you want to call it that. I'm not talking about another life lesson, if you want to call it that. I'm talking about these things will help you to manifest the right place, the right job, the right person, the right present. Do you want that? Those only start to manifest when you start to move forward. When you make a step in that direction, you have to make the move. Gotta make the move, baby. It does not move to you. You have to move to it. And then when you get to this person, when you get there, understand unconditional love, let go a little bit, and just love. Love them. Love the freaking hell out of them. Love them. Just love them. Next show, hot topic. The 3D to the 5D, physical sex to 5-dimensional intimacy. I'm going to unload it. I'm going to lay it out there. Oh my God, I'm going to do it. And it's going to be it's going to be on fire. Why? Because we are laying the groundwork for that lovin'. We're laying the groundwork for that oven of lovin'. Are you ready? I'm ready. Spend time connecting to yourself. Meditate. See your greatness. See that which you are. Let go of that which you were, because you were something new. Don't let movies, don't let any kind of TV, don't let commercialism, don't let anything steal your greatness. Don't let anybody tell you that you are not a great, beautiful human being designed in the likeness and image of something higher. I don't care what you believe when it comes to a God. I don't care who you are beholden to, as long as you see the divine nature of who you are. As long as you see that God or goddess inside of you that is living inside of you. As long as you see that seed of spirituality. As long as you learn that light and love and basking in the warmth of loving others and living this love will lift you up. And it's going to lift those around you up. And it's going to help you manifest the most incredible, wonderful world you could ever just imagine. And think about this, though. That doesn't necessarily have a Tesla or a beach house. Those things mean crap when it comes to love. Wouldn't you trade anything materialistically to be held by the person that loves you, to be held so good and so tight that it feels like they have climbed inside of your chest and they are holding you from the inside out, seeing a sunset on a beach? Tell me that that is not worth every ounce of gold. Let's make and manifest and move forward. I'm telling you. So this is me sick. All right? So hopefully you enjoy this show about taking your power back, finding your divinity, overcoming self-doubt. Because self-doubt is the true killer in this twin flame saga, I believe. Because self-doubt perpetuates miscommunication. Miscommunication comes from a lack of understanding of what you need, who you are, and where you're coming from. Lack of understanding of your greatness, your divinity, and the divinity of what's going on and what's happening around you. If you can alter that and begin to see that, and you begin to see the divinity at work, then you begin to empower your each and every movement. All of your perception changes. You go from being a pacifist to being present, to being a presenter, to being right here. So don't let life happen to us. Let's make life happen for us. Let's move forward. Let's manifest. Peace, light, and love. Whew. Oh, sweet Lord. And if you got any prayers, send them to me. I'll take them. I'm fighting this. Headstrong, head up, chest out. I'm going to beat this. I will see you on the other side.